crispy, finger-licking chicken. Well, let me tell you about Skits, a spry little fella with a wild spirit, always playing around outside with his goats in them vast fields around his cozy old farmhouse. The sun was a-shinin' high up in the big old sky, painting everything in a warm golden hue. But Skits couldn't shake one thing from his mind, that mouth-watering smell of fried chicken coming from the kitchen window. Dang, oh dang, his belly was a-rumbling, and he couldn't help but daydream about that crispy finger-licking chicken, skin tickling his taste buds. He kept glancing at the house, hoping to catch a glimpse of his mamaw or hear that sweet dinner bell ringing. But shucks, his mamaw was nowhere to be seen, and that dinner bell, well, it seemed plumb silent. With each passing minute, Skits grew more antsy than a cat on a hot tin roof. He herded them goats with less pep, his thoughts drifting back to the thought of that lip-smacking dinner waiting for him. Them goats, clever little critters, could sense his distraction, and they started meandering off, leaving Skits to chase them around, hollering in frustration. "Come back here, y'all mischievous rascals," Skits pleaded, trying to corral them once more. "We can't head home now. I gotta hear that dinner bell first." But them goats, they were stubborn as a mule, and Skits found himself chasing them all over that pasture. Time kept slipping away like sand through his fingers, and the sun was fixing to call it a day, casting them long shadows all around. As much as Skits loved playing with his goats, that anticipation for dinner was gnawing at him like a pesky mosquito. At last, just when he thought he could wait no more, he saw his mamaw step out on the porch, and that was like sweet music to his ears, mixing with the scent of a fried chicken in the air. "Skits!" his mamaw hollered, waving him over. "It's dinner time, darling." Hearing them magical words, Skits' heart leaped with joy, and he dashed toward the house, with them goats trailing right behind him, like they knew the treats were waiting for them too. The dinner bell rang, its pleasant sound echoing through them fields, announcing the feast was ready. He burst into the kitchen, and oh, what a sight it was. The table was piled high with all his favorite fixings: fried chicken, mashed taters, butter corn on the cob, and a big old bowl of fresh okra. Skits' eyes nearly popped out of his head, and he was wasting no time a digging in. That fried chicken tastes even better than he'd reckoned, and each bite was pure bliss. He savored every morsel like it was a piece of heaven. While he was enjoying his supper, Skits made sure to share some with them loyal goats, treating them to a little feast of their own. With his belly happy and his heart full, Skits thanked his mamaw for that delectable dinner. As evening rolled in, he sat on the porch, patting them goats and cherishing the memories of that day's adventure and longing. He figured sometimes the waiting and the anticipation made the reward all the sweeter. From then on, Skits treasured his outdoor playtime even more, knowing there was always something special waiting for him at the end. And though that fried chicken surely was something else, them memories of chasing them goats and hearing that dinner bell ringing were just as precious, and they'd be part of them cherished childhood tales passed on for generations.